friends, welcome in my channel. I Dr. Dharmveer Kumar Sinha with new topic, and today topic is biological classification. पिछले वीडियो में तुम लोग को टू किंगडम क्लासिफिकेशन गिवन बाय कार्ल लिनियस, थ्री किंगडम क्लासिफिकेशन गिवन बाय अर्नेस्ट हैकेल, फोर किंगडम क्लासिफिकेशन given by Copeland, and five kingdom classification given by R.H. Whitaker. We discuss today. We know six kingdom classification. Six kingdom classification is also called three domain classification given by Carl Busch. Six kingdom classification or three domain classification given by Carl Busch. According to Carl Busch, all livings are classified into three domains, three main parts or groups. That is called three domain: archaea, bacteria, and eukarya. These are the three main domains. Three domains, okay? Archaea, bacteria, eukarya. Archaea and bacteria domains are the four primitive animals or primitive livings. Okay. Archaea, example Archaebacteria, bacteria, eubacteria, and eukarya again divided into plantae, fungi, and animalia. So these are the six kingdoms: Archaebacteria, eubacteria, plantae, fungi, and animalia. So the classification of Carl Busch is called three domain classification or six kingdom classification. Okay. Now, according to five kingdom classification, means classification given by Whitaker, livings are classified into five kingdoms, in which first kingdom is Monera. First kingdom is Monera. Monera are primitive livings. Divided into two parts. Archaebacteria and eubacteria. Archaebacteria and eubacteria. Archae means primitive and eu means true. Archaebacteria means primitive bacteria. Eubacteria means true bacteria. So there are two groups or kingdom for bacteria: Archaebacteria and eubacteria. Archaebacteria is divided into three parts: methanogens, halophils, and thermoacidophils. In other words, we can say that methanogens, halophils, and thermoacidophils are the example of Archaebacteria, while the example of eubacteria is bacteria, Mycoplasma, blue-green algae, also called cyanobacteria. These are the example of eubacteria. Okay. So these are the different groups, types of Monera. Now we know the characteristic features of Monerans or kingdom Monera. characteristic features of Monera. Monerans are prokaryotes. Characteristic features of Monera. Okay, Monerans are prokaryotes. Prokaryotes means membrane bound cell organelles are absent. No any membrane bound cell organelles are present. Nuclear membrane absent. Chromosome consists of double-stranded DNA and non-histone protein, but Archaebacteria is exception. It means in Archaebacteria, as like eukaryotes, histone protein is present. Okay. Next, chromosome region of cell. Chromosome region of cell is called nucleoid. In other words, simply we can say that the genetic material, the hereditary material of monerans are called nucleoid. Okay. In cell of Monera, 70 S ribosome is present. Generally, ribosome is of two types, 70S and 80S. S means sedimentation coefficient or Svedberg unit. Ribosome on the basis of S, Svedberg coefficient, sedimentation coefficient. It is of two types, 70S and 80S. 80S found in eukaryotic cell, 70S ribosome found in prokaryotic cell. So in Moneran cells, 70S ribosome is present. Okay. Next, Monerans are cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan means omnipresent, means present everywhere. Present everywhere, inside the living body, outside the living body, in desert, in hot spring, in mud, in air, in ocean, etc. So it is called cosmopolitan or omnipresent. So these are the main characteristic features of Monera. And you know, Monera is divided in two groups, Archaebacteria and Eubacteria. So we know about Archaebacteria. आर्की मीन्स प्रिमिटिव, मीन्स सबसे पहले आने वाला लिविंग्स कौन है, तो आर्कीबैक्टीरिया है. आर्कीबैक्टीरिया मीन्स प्रिमिटिव बैक्टीरिया. क्वेश्चन आता है आर्कीबैक्टीरिया का ओरिजिन कहां से हुआ, और चॉइस में रहेगा मोनरा. तो मोस्टली स्टूडेंट मोनरा आंसर लगाता है, जो कि गलत माना जाता है. बिकॉज आर्कीबैक्टीरिया इज ऑल्सो एग्जाम्पल और टाइप्स ऑफ मोनरा. ऑल्सो टाइप्स ऑफ मोनरा. इट originates from non-cellular structure originates from non-cellular primitive structure called प्रोजीनोट। याद रखना है, आर्कीबैक्टीरिया का ओरिजिन कहां से हुआ है? प्रोजीनोट से हुआ है। ठीक है। आर्कीबैक्टीरिया इज कॉल्ड ओल्डेस्ट लिविंग फॉसिल्स। अब फॉसिल्स तो ऐसा कुछ और मतलब कुछ और होता है, लेकिन यहां देख कर रहे हैं Archaebacteria is also called oldest living fossils. It means originates on Earth at primitive stage and also found in nowadays in primitive form। जिस रूप में इसका ओरिजिन हुआ है उसी रूप में आज भी यह प्रेजेंट है। यही कारण है कि आर्कीबैक्टीरिया को ओल्डेस्ट लिविंग फॉसिल्स कहा जाता है। आर्कीबैक्टीरिया यार ऑब्लिगेट एनारोब्स। अब देखिए यहां दो टर्म आता है, एक है ऑब्लिगेट और दूसरा है पैरासाइट। ऑब्लिगेट एंड पैरासाइट। ऑब्लिगेट मीन्स कंपल्सरी, यानी हमेशा वो एनारोबिक कंडीशन में ही सरवाइव करता है, एरोबिक कंडीशन में सरवाइव नहीं करेगा। अगर हम कह दें फैकल्टेटिव एनारोब्स, it means mostly time that living survive in aerobic condition, but in sometimes in anaerobic condition also survive। लेकिन यह बताया मैं obligate anaerobes means always present in survive in anaerobic condition। okay, next cell wall consist of peptidoglycan। ऐसे अगर हम देखें प्लांट सेल की बात करें, इन प्लांट सेल वॉल इज ऑल्सो प्रेजेंट, बट इन प्लांट सेल वॉल कंसिस्ट ऑफ सेलुलोज। बट इन केस ऑफ आर्कीबैक्टीरिया सेल वॉल कंसिस्ट ऑफ cell wall consists of peptidoglycans, but in case of bacteria cell wall peptidoglycan, and in archaebacteria cell wall consists of polysaccharides and complex polypeptide। यहां कर दें नॉट पेप्टिडोग्लाइकॉन, ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा। पेप्टिडोग्लाइकॉन सेल वॉल बैक्टीरिया मिलता है, लेकिन यह बैक्टीरिया से थोड़ा डिफर है। द सेल वॉल ऑफ आर्कीबैक्टीरिया नॉट कंसिस्ट ऑफ पेप्टिडोग्लाइकॉन, इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ पॉलीसैकेराइड्स एंड कॉम्प्लेक्स पॉलीपेप्टाइड। पॉलीपेप्टाइड मीन्स प्रोटीन, पॉलीसैकेराइड ये टाइप ऑफ कार्बोहाइड्रेट। इनसाइड द सेल वॉल प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन इज प्रेजेंट। प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन consist of lipid and protein as like eukaryotic cell. The plasma membrane of eukaryotes also consists of lipid and protein, and as like eukaryote, the plasma membrane of archaebacteria consists of lipid and protein. But lipid is highly branched chain. ऐसे लिपिड लीनियर चेन में भी मिलता है, लेकिन यहां जो लिपिड है वो हाईली ब्रांच चेन में होता है, और इसके कारण आर्कीबैक्टीरिया का रेजिस्टेंस कैपेसिटी बहुत ही ज्यादा होता है। वह अनफेवरेबल एडवर्स कंडीशन में भी सर्वाइव करता है। तो याद रखिएगा, एडवर्स कंडीशन में हेल्प करता है हाईली ब्रांच चेन ऑफ लिपिड प्रेजेंट इन प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन। ओके, नाउ न्यूक्लियस तो होगा नहीं, क्रोमोसोम होगा। क्रोमोसोम में क्या क्या होगा? डबल स्ट्रैंडेड डीएनए एंड हिस्टोन प्रोटीन। इन आर्कीबैक्टीरिया हिस्टोन प्रोटीन इज प्रेजेंट, but in bacteria non histone protein is present. Okay, archaebacteria is divided into three groups. First is methanogens. Methano means methane and gens means producing. The archaebacteria that produce methane is called methanogens. In ruminant animal means जो पागुर करता है, रुमेन करता है, रुमिनेंट प्रेजेंट होता है। So in ruminant animal, methanogens bacteria converts cellulose into methane by fermentation process. In some other cases, carbon dioxide is also converted by methanogens in methane. So this type of archaebacteria is called methanogens bacteria. Example: Methanococcus, Methanophilus. These are the example of methanogens bacteria. Next, second group of archaebacteria is halophils. Halo means salt and phils means loving. Commonly, halophils means salt-loving bacteria. It means also survive in high concentration of salt. Also survive in high concentration of salt. अब इसका एक सबसे बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंस क्या है, फीचर्स क्या है? इन halophils purple colored plasma membrane is present. The color of plasma membrane of halophils is purple color purple color is due to presence of a specific pigment called bacteriorhodopsin. It means in plasma membrane of halophils, bacteriorhodopsin pigment is present. It directly absorb solar energy and converts it into ATP. ध्यान देना है, जितने भी लिविंग्स होते हैं सभी फूड लेते हैं, फूड बनाते हैं, उनका मेन एम होता है एटीपी का प्रोडक्शन करना। लेकिन यहां जो हैलोफिल्स बैक्टीरिया है वह डायरेक्टली सोलर एनर्जी को लेता है और एटीपी का फॉर्मेशन कर देता है। इट मीन्स इन हैलोफिल्स फॉर्मेशन ऑफ सेलुलोज, फॉर्मेशन ऑफ फूड नॉट अकर्स, डायरेक्टली एटीपी इज फॉर्म्ड। ओके, थर्ड टाइप इज थर्मोएसिडोफिल्स। Thermoacidophils. Thermo means temperature, heat. Acido means acid. Phils means loving. It means it survive at high temperature and highly acidic medium. Surviving high temperature up to 80 or 100 degrees Celsius and highly acidic medium up to pH 2. pH 2 हाईली एसिडिक मीडियम है। इस कंडीशन में भी यह सरवाइव करता है, इसलिए इसको कहा जाता है Thermoacidophils, survive in high temperature and highly acidic medium. As for example, in sulfur spring, जहां का टेम्परेचर लगभग 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस होता है, एज फॉर एग्जाम्पल राजगीर, ठीक है ना। तो राजगीर का जो गर्म पानी है वह सल्फर के कारण है और वहां का टेम्परेचर 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस के लमसम या उससे कुछ कम होता है, तो उस टेम्परेचर पर भी वह सरवाइव करता है। ऐसे बैक्टीरिया का नाम देते हैं थर्मोएसिडोफिल्स बैक्टीरिया। ओके, नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज यू बैक्टीरिया। सेकेंड टाइप ऑफ बैक्टीरिया इज यू बैक्टीरिया। Eubacteria means true bacteria. Eubacteria means true bacteria, and term bacteria was given by Cohen and Ehrenberg. Term bacteria was given by Cohen and Ehrenberg, while first of all bacteria was observed. First observed by Leeuwenhoek in rainy water. First observed by Leeuwenhoek, while the term bacteria coined by given by Kohn and Ehrenberg. Okay. Bacteria is omnipresent or cosmopolitan unicellular prokaryotic and mostly pathogenic in nature. Mostly are pathogenic in nature. It means cause some diseases in plants or in animals or in humans. So it is pathogenic in nature. Next, on the basis of shape, bacteria are classified into different groups on the basis of different ways. First, on the basis of shape, types of bacteria. On the basis of shape. Okay. Some bacteria are round in shape. Some are rod-like. Some are comma-shaped. And some are a spiral. So these are the different types of bacteria on the basis of shape. Round bacteria is called coccus. This like. Round bacteria is called coccus. Rod-shaped bacteria is called Bacillus. Comma-shaped bacteria called Vibrio. A spiral bacteria is called Aspergillum. A spiral bacteria is called Aspergillum, also called Spirilla. ठीक है, तो जब राउंड होगा तो कोकस नाम देंगे, रड शेप्ड होगा बैसिलस, कॉमा शेप्ड विरियो, स्पाइरल अस्पिलम और स्पाइरला. अब देखें राउंड का भी टाइप. दिस वन इज नेक्स्ट दिस लाइक. This like all are coccus means all round shaped. लेकिन सबका नाम अलग अलग है. This is called monococcus, single round shape. Monococcus, two round shape. Diplococcus, monococcus, diplococcus, and in these two stages many round shaped or coccus are present. If more than one round shaped or coccus bacteria present in a chain like structure, that is called a streptococcus. That is called a streptococcus. And when many coccus or round shaped bacteria present in a group, in a bunch, that is called a staphylococcus. So these are the different types of bacteria on the basis of shape. Okay. Example: Diplococcus, Streptococcus, Staphylococcus are the example of coccus. Bacillus, example E. coli. बैसिलस का एग्जाम्पल इकोलाई, कॉमा सेप्ड, Vibrio cholerae, that causes cholera disease. Vibrio cholerae is comma cept, and Aspergillum treponema. So these are the different types of bacteria on the basis of shape. Next, types of bacteria on the basis of presence or absence of, on the basis of presence or absence of locomotory structure, flagella. फ्लैजिला की पोजीशन, नंबर, प्रेजेंस और अब्सेंस के आधार पर बैक्टीरिया को डिवाइड किया गया है। कई टाइप है, ध्यान दें। फर्स्ट, this slide. These are flagella. These are flagella. On the basis of number or position of flagella, bacteria is of different types. On the basis of number or position. First देखें, in this stage flagella is absent, no flagella, called Atrichus. No any flagella is present, that is called Atrichus. In this condition, one flagella, single flagella is present, called Monotrichus. Called Monotrichus. In this condition, one flagella present at both ends, one flagella present at both ends, called Amphitrichus. Amphi means both, it means flagella present at both ends, called Amphitrichus. Next, more than one flagella present at one end only. More than one flagella present at one end, called Cephalotrichus. More than one flagella present at both end, Lophotrichus. And flagella present all over the body, around the body, that is called Peritrichus. So these are the different types of bacteria on the basis of shape and presence or absence of locomotory organ or flagella. Okay, नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम लोग देखेंगे स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ प्रोटिस्टा, सॉरी स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ मोनरा मीन्स यूकैरियोटिक सेल का स्ट्रक्चर, उसका रिप्रोडक्शन, ग्रोथ, इट इज